Yo, what's up, boys and girls? Welcome to Hypertrophy Max Muscle Camp here in Toronto. We're with Big Ben. And we're with some of our members here, and we're going to be taking through a crazy ass leg workout, something you guys never seen before, I know that. All right, let's get to it, guys.
So as always, we're going to try to give them something different. So these guys have traveled from kind of all around North America to see us and train with us today. So for us to put them through a workout of random exercise that they already know and they've already done, what's the point? So we're going to work on optimal execution. Two, we're going to show them some new stuff, which makes it valuable, and they're going to take something home. So right now what we're doing is a progressive warm-up. This is something that I've started doing really recently because I find one of the biggest gaps in people's performance, or at least in their progression, is their inability to engage the nervous system to a maximum contraction. So what we're doing here is we're starting with a seated hamstring curl, whereby we're doing 10 reps as a warm-up. The first rep, your perceived exertion is 1. The second rep, your perceived exertion is 2. The third rep, it's 3. And all the way up till you're on the 10th rep, your perceived exertion is 10 as far as the amount you're squeezing. So I want you to progressively build up toward, on that last and 10th rep, you're trying to give it all you got, to the point like if you're not shaking and grimacing and maximally squeezing that muscle as hard as you got, you're not working hard enough. This is the first warm-up set, so they're just working up to that. But by the next set, we're going to give them a little bit more resistance. You don't need a tremendous amount of resistance. This is not about the amount of weight you use. This is about the amount of contraction you create and initiate with your muscle. I haven't seen one of you guys give like a really good contraction yet. I know you're still warming up, but I want to see someone give it I want to see effort. As far as warm-ups go, how many sets? Basically what we're doing is I'm watching their perceived exertion. So I haven't seen anybody maximally contract their muscle yet, and what we're going for here is 100% maximum perceived exertion contraction. So an example being, if you're doing a leg extension, extend your leg and squeeze it as hard as you can, literally to the point it's almost cramping. If you warm up enough, it shouldn't cramp or it won't cramp. But I haven't seen anybody really give me their all until maybe that last set with Jonathan. So they're getting a maximum perceived exertion contraction. I want you to squeeze as hard as you possibly can. What we're doing there is we're activating the nervous system, exciting the nervous system, so subsequent contractions are going to be much greater and much harder. And that's, I think, like I said, one of the biggest disconnects in people these days in their inability to build certain body parts. You guys will notice if you have a really strong body part, your ability to contract it is much greater. A weak body part tends to be less likely to contract that hard. So this is almost like posing. Take it to a really short position and squeeze the hell out of it until you're shaking, you're cramping, it hurts, and you want to stop. And that's when we start the workout. Do that again, man. Let's go. Do that again. Do it again. Go. You better resist this. You better resist this. Come on, you're not resisting. Do it again. Do another one. Do another one. Let's go. Let's go. Get it at the back and hold it there. Don't let me pull you out. Hold it there. Hold. Do one more. Come on. Now we're getting closer to 10 out of 10. Let's go. Come on. Hold. 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 Good. Do it again. One more. Come on. Hold. Good.
Yeah, so this should all be from the knee down. You want to keep everything from here up straight. This rotation should occur from the knee down. That's it. You don't want to twist up this stuff up here. It's kind of tricky to do this toes in, toes out stuff. The more I've been learning about it. There we go. Ass down, chest up. Yeah, stay tall. You want to stay short in at the top there, their hip. We're going to do partials. Just go to my hand, little ones. Now I want you to fully extend. Good, little ones. That's it. Just learn how to flex new hamstring tissue. Good. Flex. That's it. That's all we're doing. Good. Extend. That's it. I love the extension at the top. Now contract your hamstring. Love it. This looks excellent. Good. This is what we're looking for. Toes are pointed. That's great. That's textbook. Good. Quads are contracted. You can see his quads contract before he goes. It's perfect. He's getting great range at the back. Now we just need to hold that for a second. That's better. Good. You're literally trying to bring your calf to your hamstring. You want your calf to almost touch your hamstring. That's it. That's kind of like your cue. It's kind of like on a bicep curl. You're trying to bring your forearm to your bicep. Here we're trying to bring your calf to your biceps femoris, the hamstrings.
We threw a band on the lying leg curl, which is obviously going to change the strength profile and make it harder at the top, which is actually the opposite of what the machine typically is and opposite of the way the body actually works. So it'll be different different type of stimulus. You're going to start off really light, and there's going to be a lot of band resistance at the top of the range, not a lot at the bottom. So somebody jump in there and give it a try.
All right, so the main cue is to keep your hips down, initiate from your hamstrings. So this is a knee
Stop
flex.
at the top, hold there, up, hold. Good, hold hips down now. Drive your hips down. Drive this into the pad.
Yeah,
there you go. Now look down like that.
The main thing with keeping the hips down is to keep the hamstring shortened at the top. The other thing is when they're shortened, they're going to be lengthened maximally on the eccentric component. Good. Less momentum, more contraction, Ovi. Initiate from your hamstring, that's better. You see the difference when he initiates from the hamstring? Control, control, control. Another thing Ben said there was to contract the quad. Why did he say contract the quad at the bottom? Main reason was to lengthen the hamstring maximally before he shortens.
Hold, down. Hold the hamstrings, nothing else. When you get there, make sure you're just holding with the hamstrings. So super controlled on the negative, explosive on the positive, but the same idea as with the last one. I don't want to see that bounce at the top. So before you move, these hips must touch this pad, so drive down. There you go. It's got to fight it, man. Don't think about moving the weight. Think about contracting the muscle. Go. When you move the weight, your ass goes up. Keep the butt down. Keep the hip. See what's happening here. Watch. What you're thinking about doing is what your brain is telling you to do is bring your heel to your butt. Don't think about that. Think about getting this as short as we possibly can. So if I'm standing here, as far as I can go, I'm squeezing as hard as I possibly can. If I wanted to go further, what's going to happen is my body's going to do this. My body can naturally it's going to start moving other stuff. We just want to lock your body in stone. So I'm here, and I go, bang. As far as I can go. That's contracted. Hamstrings first. Go, 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 go. Abs. Keep those abs tight. Go. Abs. You're losing it. It's enough. This exercise is so damn hard, man. I gotta think about this shit. So much to think about, man. All right, so we're gonna have you guys do some squat jumps. And the idea here is not necessarily to build muscle. There's a couple massive benefits of doing anything that's input based. So when you're doing squats, it's output. Whereas when you leave the ground and you land, there's input to your nervous system. So it can actually help to balance muscles. It can help to eliminate injuries. So I want you guys just to do a few squat jumps to warm up. Yeah. Just don't hurt yourself when you land. So don't go like, yeah, be progressive. Up, hold. So your two focus here, Jonathan, are this and resisting me. I want you to keep this down. Resist. Hold, come on. Good. I'm going to help you up a little bit, get a little further up. And hold, stop it right there. Good, down. Come on, hold, right there, don't let it out. Hold. Good, you don't let me move you an inch, man, come on. Up, hold, hold. 2. So all we did there was stressed him at the top of the range, making him exert more than he normally would by adding a little bit of manual tension, and then made him exert more at the bottom of the range by doing partial reps. So although he was fatigued at the top of the range, your body is a lot stronger toward the lengthened part of the range, and about a 30-degree range. So he still has strength left at the bottom, so that's why we're able to do partials at the bottom. So you're fatiguing the muscle through the entire range and taking advantage of the fact that you still have a little bit of strength in the tank at the bottom of the 30-degree range.